What's the main organ of digestion? It's the pancreas. Most people assume the stomach does all the heavy lifting when it comes to digestion, but that's not entirely accurate. Hello, I'm Barbara O'Neill. Today we'll be discussing this small yet remarkably important organ. As the years go by, looking after your pancreas becomes increasingly important for overall wellness, particularly because it plays such a central role in breaking down food and controlling blood sugar. Did you know that roughly 1 in 4 adults over 60 experience some form of pancreatic issue, from insulin resistance to more severe conditions like pancreatitis? Since the pancreas regulates blood sugar and produces crucial enzymes, keeping it in good shape is vital. In this video, I'll explain the significance of the pancreas and point out the foods and habits to steer clear of if you want it working optimally. Stay tuned and let's take that initial step toward better pancreatic function together. Let me know where you are watching from. I will be giving out free copies of my book. Tell me why you really want this book. To begin, let's look at what the pancreas does. Many people believe protein, carbohydrates, and other nutrients are fully digested in the stomach, but the truth is that only protein is primarily dealt with there. Starch digestion is paused because of the stomach's acidic environment. From the stomach, partially digested food moves into the first part of the small intestine, called the duodenum. 2 major organs empty into this region: the liver, along with the gallbladder, and the pancreas. The gallbladder stores bile, which flows into the duodenum, where the environment is alkaline. Bile starts breaking down unsaturated fats, like those found in nuts and seeds, while pancreatic lipase, released by the pancreas, finishes this process. The pancreas also emits pancreatic amylase, which continues the starch digestion that was originally initiated by salivary amylase, iptailin, before it was halted in the acidic stomach. Finally, the pancreas produces trypsin and chymotrypsin, enzymes essential for the final breakdown of proteins. Although we often think of the stomach as the chief organ for digestion, the pancreas is actually responsible for a substantial amount of this work. Beyond these enzymes, lipase, amylase, trypsin, and chymotrypsin, the pancreas has a big impact on your blood sugar. It has 2 primary duties: aiding digestion, exocrine function, and regulating glucose, endocrine function. During digestion, it sends enzymes into your small intestine to break down fats, carbs, and proteins into smaller units your body can readily absorb. Plus, it produces bicarbonate, a substance that neutralizes stomach acid to protect your intestinal lining and establish the ideal conditions for digestion. Regarding blood sugar management, the pancreas secretes the hormones insulin and glucagon. Insulin lowers blood sugar by transporting glucose into cells for energy, whereas glucagon elevates blood sugar if it dips too low by prompting the liver to release stored glucose. This balancing act keeps your energy stable day to day. Here's a closer look at how it works. When highly refined sugar enters your system, your blood glucose can skyrocket, prompting the brain to signal the pancreas for more insulin. Excess insulin causes glucose to drop too far, leading to hypoglycemia, where you may then crave more sugar. This triggers a back and forth of elevated and lowered blood sugar, stressing the pancreas and increasing the chance of insulin resistance. Over time, the body becomes less receptive to insulin, forcing the pancreas to produce more and more, ultimately risking conditions like type 2 diabetes. Eventually, the pancreas can get overwhelmed and stop producing sufficient insulin, leading to even more significant problems. To prevent this cycle, adopt habits that keep your blood sugar steady. Cut down on processed foods and refined sugars, which cause spikes that force the pancreas to overwork. Instead, focus on whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, all high in fiber, which moderates the release of sugar into the bloodstream. Include protein, healthy fats, and fiber in each meal to help maintain balanced glucose levels. A good example is pairing fruit with a handful of nuts, rather than eating fruit alone. It's also wise to avoid consuming sugary snacks by themselves, especially on an empty stomach. Regular physical activity helps too. Exercise increases your cell's sensitivity to insulin, so your pancreas doesn't need to produce as much. Even a quick walk after meals can do wonders for stable blood sugar. Ditch the sugary beverages like soda and fruit juice that deliver sugar straight into your bloodstream. Water, herbal teas, and other unsweetened drinks are much better choices. Managing stress is also crucial since stress hormones can elevate blood sugar and put extra strain on your pancreas. For anyone dealing with pancreatic issues like pancreatitis or pancreatic cancer, adding proteolytic enzymes such as papain from papaya or bromelain from pineapple can be invaluable. These enzymes supplement the pancreas's workload and help prevent malnutrition, a frequent complication when the pancreas isn't functioning properly. Diet is essential for pancreatic health. Opt for foods gentle on the digestive system. Vegetables like leafy greens, bell peppers, and broccoli supply vital nutrients and antioxidants, helping to reduce inflammation. Berries, such as blueberries and strawberries, also offer antioxidant benefits that may defend the pancreas from harm. Incorporate healthy fats from avocados, olive oil, or nuts, which are easier on the pancreas compared to heavier saturated or trans fats. For protein, try lean sources like fish, poultry, or plant-based options like legumes and tofu. Adequate hydration is equally important. Drinking sufficient water keeps digestive processes running smoothly and pancreatic enzymes functional, while herbal teas with anti-inflammatory effects, ginger or turmeric, provide an extra boost. Conversely, certain foods are best avoided if you want to protect your pancreas. High-fat, fried items are difficult to digest, piling on extra stress. Processed foods high in trans fats, such as packaged snacks or fast food, can be equally harmful. Red meat and full-fat dairy can also strain the pancreas due to their higher fat content, making leaner protein choices a safer bet. Excess sugar in sweets and sugary drinks leads to insulin surges that overwork the pancreas, so cut back on those. Alcohol is another major culprit in pancreatic damage. Long-term consumption can lead to pancreatitis, and it heightens the risk of pancreatic cancer as well. Smoking has a similar detrimental effect, significantly raising the odds of pancreatitis and even cancer. Bitter herbs, including gentian, dandelion, and St. Mary's thistle, commonly called milk thistle, can stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, assisting with both bile release and pancreatic function. These herbs encourage the body to produce its own enzymes, in contrast to papain and bromelain, which can substitute for them if needed. By prompting the pancreas to operate more efficiently, these herbs enhance nutrient absorption and digestion, stabilizing blood sugar and aiding metabolism. Specifically, gentian boosts appetite and the production of gastric juices, easing the pancreas's workload. Dandelion helps moderate blood sugar and contains antioxidants that safeguard pancreatic cells, and it also supports kidney function. St. Mary's thistle, known for its liver protective qualities, benefits the pancreas through its active component silymarin, which lowers inflammation and encourages cell repair. Improved insulin sensitivity is another plus, easing the pancreatic burden. Additional herbs such as turmeric, ginger, fenugreek, and burdock root can also help. Turmeric is celebrated for its anti-inflammatory properties, which are critical for chronic pancreatic inflammation or pancreatitis. Ginger aids digestion and may promote stable blood sugar. Fenugreek helps regulate glucose and increases insulin sensitivity, while burdock root cleanses the liver and pancreas, contributing to overall digestive wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you gained valuable insights on caring for your pancreas. Remember, even small changes can significantly impact your well-being. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more natural health tips. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.